Okay, welcome back to another Modo League. Running some blue-black control today, heavily inspired by one of Gab Nassif's latest lists. One of the last two remaining in my choices of what to take to Sophia, so going to be trying this out. I think we'll keep this just about. We can lead on Fetid Pools and then hold up Censor, hopefully find our third land on time. We do run quite a few. Graze. Okay, so this Lotus Field, I feel like this should be okay for control. Narset's a good draw. Narset very good against them. A lot of their draws when they, if they're going for something like Peer Through the Depths, which makes them draw their entire library essentially. Okay, so there's the Lotus Field. Really want our third land. Would have been nice to have hit it by now. So I'm going to Thespian Stage. Just going to copy. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to consider here. Okay, getting an attack in for 0. Let's go consider graveyard that. Okay, so we find Field of Ruin, which isn't bad. I think now we're going to go. They do run a creature, but I feel like it's bigger than cut down. So we're just going to cut this down. Uses our mana, and it means that a shark in the future can be better. Like we can attack better. That's quite a. Actually, yeah, it's annoying that we don't have double blue here. But, we've got Censor. Well, Censor's not going to be great, actually. If we had a hard counter here, we'd be, I think, in pretty good shape. Trouble is, they've got 6 mana, so pour over the pages. Turn short. Okay. Okay, they get Temple. We're probably depends what they do here. They've put one on the top. So yeah, we're definitely Field of Ruining here. Go and get our next island. Ruins their scry. And I think we can cycle Censor. Another Field of Ruin, okay. Wonder how many basics they run. Another good question. So we could play Narset here. Actually, I don't mind Narset. I wonder if it's just slam Narset, hope for the lines up well. No, I think I'd rather hold up a counterspell. Because they've got enough mana where they could just cast like an Ultimatum or an Omniscience or something. Okay, that's annoying because we can't do anything about that. Nets the opponent 1 mana and a card. So I guess Narset would have been good here. I don't think we're meant to counter that. Okay, so opponent's still got 6 mana. They are going to have access to Thought Distortion in the side. Sure, they haven't got a main deck. Could be a Paw here. Do we go ahead and counter that? Yeah, I think we're just going to counter that one. We'll put that in the graveyard, I think. Looking for more hard counters here. Okay, island. Now I think we have to just go Narset. I think we just go Narset here. We could go, yeah, it's just Narset. 1, 2, 3. Tick down. Hopefully we find Negate or something. Okay, we find 2 Sabotages, which isn't bad. We just have to hope Narset's good enough here. Because we can't do... Okay, well, I'm not doing anything. Do we cycle? I think I'm just going to cycle a Shark for nothing here. Just want to draw a card. I wonder if the opponent's plan is to blast zone the Narset. Oh, I don't mind another Sabotage. Or another island. Okay, so we're going to take 1, 2, 3. We've actually got enough to double Sabotage, so I wonder if we're just meant to take dig through time here. Triple counter spell. We've got a Shark Typhoon as well. I think I'm just going to take the Negate. You know, we've got a Deluge in the graveyard as well. If they go Blast Zone for 3, I wonder if we Field of Ruin. I think we do. You know, that really implies that they're... Yeah, let's just Field of Ruin that. There is a chance they don't have another basic as well. Yeah, so they don't have another basic, so just stone raining them. Okay, Thespian Stage. Copy that. Okay, so we'll cycle Shark Typhoon here. Yeah, Narset really good here. Okay, Cling to Dust not bad. Opponent, I think, running a play set of Balaged Recovery, so yeah, finding more lands on time is nice. Now we can Deluge end of turn as well. I don't see Lotus that much online. Sylvan Scrying. I mean, it could be another Blast Zone, I guess, but we've got so many counter spells now. Don't think it's worth expending one on there. Notably, we've only got 4 blue mana, so we can only cast 2 counter spells a turn. Okay, opponent just concedes. Obviously, haven't got anything massive to search for, so Narset really good there. Probably look to bring in, yeah, we'll bring in another one. So you can take out a lot of the, certainly the sweepers. Bring in both Thoughtseize. We probably want... Actually, we've got quite a lot here. Let's get rid of all of the removal. They do run in... They do keep... You know, they run a creature. I can't quite remember what it is, but I think we'd rather interact on the stack than try and do that. So then it's probably... You know, we've got quite a lot of slots. Probably just something like that, bring in all the counter spells. Cling to Dust is okay. Maybe it's just get rid of Search. Yeah, I think that's fine. You know, we've got so many counter spells. We're very heavily in blue now. Only 4 black cards in the deck. Let's go with that. So after sideboarding, opponent does have access to I think it's quite a few copies of Thought Distortion. But I mean, there's not really much we can do about it. We're going to mulligan this. We got loads of black mana. This is much better. Bottom, I think it's just 1 land, probably this one. So yeah, Thoughtseize is very good against Thought Distortion. We might even wait. We put 1 on the bottom there, so yeah, we can wait until the turn kind of before they could cast Thought Distortion. I guess we could Thoughtseize now. It uses our mana nicely. No, I think we'll let them set up. So we'll just go Hall of Storm Giants pass. You know, we could take potentially a Sylvan Scrying, but well, maybe we were meant to do that actually. Maze Mine Tome. Okay, wasn't expecting Maze Mine Tome. I guess that's quite good against us here. Okay, Censor's a really nice draw. So just play that and go. Just waiting on this Thoughtseize. Just give the opponent enough time to potentially draw. Potentially draw their Thought Distortion. Okay, they just draw with that. Okay, so not loads of mana. I think I want to keep hold of this Censor for now. Aether Gust I could draw. Let's just go Shipwreck Marsh. I think we're just passing again. Thoughtseize. I think next turn we'll Thoughtseize. They're unlikely to be able to Thought Distortion us here. So, I mean, that's one of the only cards we care about, really, I think. Okay, that nets them a mana. Thespian Stage. Making a copy. Yeah. Okay, so drawn a lot of cards. So now I think we will cycle the Censor. They've got enough mana that they're going to be able to just pay for it forever. Okay, so we'll play a land, and yeah, now they've got enough that, you know, they'll have enough mana to Thought Distortion us. Okay, so a lot of big flashy spells here. We're taking the Sphinx. This is another option. You know, they can have big spells like that we can't really deal with. I wonder if I'm meant to keep in some sort of removal for the Sphinx. But yeah, it shows that, you know, sometimes you just want to wait on those Thoughtseizes. Because if they drew that last turn, for example, and now they're just left with kind of, oh, that's pretty rough. I think we just negate that. We can't interact with the top of their library, so we could just gust it. Yeah, let's gust that. Although that kind of, yeah, let's gust that. I wonder if they'll put it on the top. Just trying to kind of time walk them here. They put it on top. Another Thespian Stage. Oh, they get to draw a card. But they haven't got the green mana. Okay, so they play the Thespian Stage. Disdainful Stroke, pretty good. So we'll just go. Maybe just shock in. Pass the turn. So opponent is probably going to try and get. So I think we have to negate this. I think we have to negate it here. Yeah, we have to negate that because otherwise the opponent just slams the Sphinx and we probably can't beat it. It's 5/5. So yeah, this Maze Mine Tome drawn the opponent a lot of cards. Not that we could have done anything about it in particular. Okay, I think we'll just main phase Consider here. I'm going to put that into the graveyard. Cling to Dust, not bad. Yeah, the trouble is, the opponent got a lot of big spells in there, and Impulse. That's fine. We'll let that one go. So they get they got 9 mana. They could go for an ultimatum or something. We'd quite like to cash in this Mystical Dispute here. Oh, we can just dispute that, right? We haven't got enough to pay. Ooh, that's rough. Okay, so we'll have to use the Disdainful Stroke here. I guess we'll get rid of this. Oh, Sphinx is a creature, unfortunately. Let's get rid of Impulse. Let's see what we draw. Because we could draw. I don't mind drawing Deluge. Okay, opponent's still got 5 cards in hand. Okay, well, play a land, pass. Yeah, I've got this Behold Beyond, which we probably have to counter. Yeah, I think we have to. So let's sacrifice this. Let's go and get an island, and then we'll Deluge in response. I would just run out of cards. Okay, so that's not bad. I think we're definitely taking Disdainful Stroke, and Make Disappear could counter a follow-up play. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if they play Land Behold, yeah, I think we'll just do that. Disdainful Stroke this. Oh, we don't have the mana for it. Okay, I should have taken Consider there. Oh, that's rough. Okay. Opponent gets there with the help of the Maze Mind Tome. Drew them, I think, 4 cards there. Okay, so not many things could actually kill that Sphinx. We could bring in, we could keep in a power word kill, but I don't think that's really worth it. I think we'll just ship it back and yeah, maybe try and counter the Maze Mind Tome. Maybe we Thoughtseize earlier. I thought I was being very clever not Thoughtseizing, but I think we'll keep this, and we will turn 1 Thoughtseize. Might possibly take their Maze Mind Tome. It's mulligan as well. Okay, so they've kept a 5-lander with Lotus Field and Fae of Wishes. Temple. They go 1 on the bottom. Okay, so we'll just go. I think we'll just shock in. Pass the turn. Our life total pretty irrelevant here. There's another temple. 1 bottom again. So consider. We'll put that into the graveyard. Field of Ruin, not bad. Quite like that. We like that one as well. Play the Field of Ruin in case they go Thespian Stage. Maybe we weren't meant to play the Field of Ruin there to encourage them, because they can't really go Thespian stage yet. Yeah, we were probably meant to play something else there. I wonder if I went to Cling to dust up one of our own things. Sylvan Scrying. Okay, so we can Cling that. Another stage. Okay. So we could go field one of the temples, which they're gonna have to sacrifice anyway. But I think that's fine. I think we'll just let that go, and then we'll Cling to dust the Sylvan Scrying. Draw a card. Hopefully find. We're looking for Negate. Maybe we should have been cutting Censor in this matchup, since they generate quite a lot of mana. But in the early turns, it could be really good. Okay, we draw another Cling to dust. I think I'm just going to cash that in. You know, we want to build up to this dig through time. So we don't know that much about the contents of our opponent's hand. That is a very good draw. Have to remember that the opponent can make the Thespian stage into a Lotus Field at instant speed. So yeah, they just pass here. I wonder if we're meant to just pass, or if we're meant to go for the Deluge. Trouble is, if they go for it at sorcery speed, we kill it. We can't then hold up a counterspell anyway. So I think we're just going to go for Deluge here. Opponent will make it into a copy. Well, I suppose we could have potentially gone dig through time, but okay, so we'll take Dispute Consider, I think, or do we want another land? Actually, yeah, I'm going to take the other island. Okay, a bit punished because we find that, but we'll just keep going. So we know they've got one Thespian stage of Basilical Sanctum in hand. Sylvan Scrying, do we counter that? Probably not. I think we want to save our counters for bigger things. We could get some like Blast Zone, but I don't think. Oh, Otawara, okay. Spin stage. We'd obviously go for it here. How much do you want to dig through time? Well, consider's free, essentially, with dig through time. Let's graveyard that one. And then I think we will just dig through time. I think just pay the max. How much do we care if they go dispute this? Okay, so they make that copy. I guess the worst could have been copy it, make dispute as well. Okay, Narset. So I think we're going to take Narset Negate. I think is the one. I mean, they've got Otawara. Okay, another Field of Ruin. I think we'll just play this. So if we go Narset, we can hold up Dispute and Negate. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, and then if the opponent wants to Otawara, I think we'll just take Aether Gust, just load up on counter spells. I mean, we're very soft to a Thought Distortion. Okay, Blast Zone. I guess we just field that. Oh, could it become a copy of Lotus Field? Hold on. No, this can't. No, don't be silly. Yeah, if they make a copy of that, then we're fine with that. Because they lose so much mana. Okay, so we've got another Field of Ruin, which is interesting. Take a Shark Typhoon, play the Field of Ruin, and then we're just passing the turn here. Wouldn't be surprised to see them Otawara. Let's get rid of just a land, I think. So notably, this Field of Ruin is now just wasteland if they play a non-basic. I wonder if I meant to I wonder if I meant to counter that. Counter. No, I think we'd rather counter the big spell they find. I mean, I guess they could look for Thought Distortion, another Impulse. So they probably took that with the first Impulse. Yeah, they're not massively. 6 black on it. Yeah, okay. That's so bad. Right, let's just cycle this massive shark. That's so bad. Only spell we care about there, really. Maybe we should have used the Negate, but making a 5/5 shark isn't nothing here. Didn't really want to draw Consider. So many cards. They've got Otawara as well. Botanical Sanctum. So we're probably just going to Field of Ruin that. Maybe we shouldn't have used Narset. Okay, that's obviously a really good draw. So can we hold up Disdainful Stroke? Oh, it exiles it from the graveyard as well, doesn't it? So can we go field, so play a land, can we go field this, field, we'd have 2, and then this costs 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Would we rather Field of Ruin or, I think we want a Field of Ruin, definitely want a Field of Ruin. Because the opponent's going to have to Otawara on, you know, it's quite possible that the opponent has to Otawara to remove our Narset, so we just want to cut them off as much mana as possible, I think. I think that's fine. They've got 9, 10 mana at the moment. They Otawara the Shark, which is interesting. So have they got another Otawara? Maybe they think they're going to have more than enough time. I'll get recovery on Impulse. Maybe all their hand is draw spells. Okay, another Botanical Sanctum. Cycle this. Well, another swamp's not really what we want. That is though. Play a land. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, we can hold up Sabotage or Stroke. Can't hold up both. I think I'm going to start attacking. So they can wish for stuff, which is a bit awkward. Let's get. I think we'll get Otawara gone. In case I wanted to Balaged Recovery the Otawara. I guess Balaged Recovery the Thought Distortion is also pretty good. But we can use Sinister Sabotage. Another Impulse. I think we let the impulses go. Maybe we should be holding up both counterspells here, but we do need to win the game. Sure, it's not another Thought Distortion. You may tap or untap another permanent. Okay, so they're making a load more mana, but I think we let that go because we've got these two. You know, something like that we want to counter. We'll graveyard that one. Okay, opponent's got one card in hand. Okay, maybe we should have left up both counter spells. I think we'll main phase consider. Yeah, we'll put that on top. Are we attacking? Like we're in quite a good position. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we wait until next turn, we can hold up both copies of Disdainful Stroke. Maybe that's incorrect. Okay, I need to play another Lotus Field, so yeah, probably was incorrect. Otawara. Okay, so let's just start attacking now. I guess we could Otawara our own Narset as well. What don't we want them getting back? Guess we'll get Dark Petition. Opponent's got one card in hand. Guess we can Otawara the big Sphinx as well. Let's Disdainful Stroke that. If they draw on another spell, no. Okay, that's good. Another Field of Ruins, quite interesting. I mean, they've got all the mana in the world. Slowly attacking them with this Hive. This was a Hall of Storm Giants. Let's get rid of Emergent Ultimatum. Should probably be getting rid of Thought Distortion, actually. Yeah. If the opponent doesn't do anything here, I think we will Otawara the Narset. I don't think there's any instant speed interaction. Well, if they go Sphinx, spell, I think that's a way we lose this game actually. So I think we're going to keep up the Otawara. Okay, Watery Grave. Are we going to shock that in? Because we want to be able to play well around. We want to be able to play well around Mystical Dispute. Okay, we've got lethal next turn. Yeah, because a way we lose is them to go Sphinx. And then cast a massive spell. So being able to Otawara the Sphinx is obviously key. So let's make this into a creature again and hopefully attack for the win. You don't want to play a land here because they're Besieging. So we could make it into a creature and then Otawara it, but I think that's fine. Black mana. This opponent probably should have waited until we attack with it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We'll cycle. Yeah, we use the Thoughtseize now. You know, it's not getting any better. Take that. Okay, so we know they've got Yellowhat Coast in hand. So he just needs to deal another 3 damage. So we're looking for Shark Typhoon. So we're going to Otawara the Narset here. Okay, Sylvan Scrying is okay. Okay, Temple. This one on the bottom, so we don't need to use the field here. Scry to the bottom. Looking for a way to win the game. Shark Typhoon. That's also a way to win the game. We'll play the Narset here. Let's take, none of these are ideal. We'll take Aether Gust as the only sort of hard counter. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can Gearhulk hold up Disdainful Stroke as well, which is obviously really nice. We know they've got Yellowhat Coast in hand. Mazemind Tome. Okay, so they've only got that, so we can just go Gearhulk. Gearhulk, sabotage the Mazemind Tome. Okay, so yeah, Gearhulk, Narset really, really good there. Just shuts off so many of their cards. So yeah, happy with that. See you for the next round. Right, an interesting hand here on the play for round number 2. I think we're going to keep it, you know, going turn 2 search and then hopefully find our 3rd land for sabotage. Hopefully surveil into more lands. You know, we got a couple of draws at a land and potentially a search look as well. So not the best hand, but I've certainly seen worse. And yeah, I don't think I'm willing to mulligan this. Opponent keeps 7. Forest. Oath of Nissa. Okay, so looks like it's probably mono green. Okay, Khan the Great Creator. So really going to need to find our 3rd blue, you know, our next land. Go field, play the search. Pass the turn. So really, really looking for our next land now. If it would have run a nice one against Nykthos. Okay, they find Besiege. Right. Untap blue source, please. This now says Surveil. I think I saw Surveil becoming a like an evergreen. Put that into the graveyard. come on, untap blue source. Oh, come on. So many looks there. So many. Maybe we shouldn't have kept this, but we had so many looks. We had turn 2 draw, turn 3 draw, and a look from Search for Azcanta in a 25 land deck. Yeah, that just feels so bad. You know, we've got all the tools in our hand to win this game, I think, but yeah, sadly deserted a little bit by our draw. Oh, your opponent could no, they don't want to besiege us. We really need it now to counter the Khan next turn. Well, we'll put that into the graveyard. Come on. Well, I mean, if we're not going to draw a land, Negate is our our best draw, because we know that they're going to probably slam Khan here. If any of these had been lands, I think we'd be storming this. We'll graveyard that one. Okay, that is a land. Finally, but obviously we need. Maybe we should have kept the Censor for that. So I think we'll go Cling to Dust the Khan, because I do need cards in the graveyard. You know, we could find another Censor off this, another Field of Ruin, so at least that's a land. Okay, we get another land. Mystic. Okay. Pass the turn. Put that into the graveyard. Again, just looking for more lands, really. Fatal Push. Interesting. I think we'll go Field of Ruin, and then I think we are just going to go push this. We get to transform Search next turn. It's just if the opponent goes Kiora, sure, that's pretty good. Yeah. Let's definitely field that. Go and grab an island. Yeah, I feel like if we'd drawn lands, we would have been really good here. But now I think we're just so far behind. I suppose maybe we could have gone and got Swamp there, because we know we're getting an island from this. Get Swamp, play Shadow's Verdict next turn. That's another Nykthos, but they can't activate it at the moment. Okay, see what we've got in the grey. See what we've got on top. Yeah, we'll transform. Okay, still no land, unfortunately. So I think we go kill the Nykthos, hold up some spells. We probably just go and get Swamp here, actually. Azcanta. Finds us. Okay, they're besieging. So 8, 9. I wonder if we're actually meant to go. How big can they make this? So they could attack for 5, 6, and then this would be 8, which is enough. So I think we have to go... Actually, I don't think we can do anything about that. Graveyard that. Yep, so just go and grab a island, I think. Pass the turn. Hopefully they go for Storm, because they can just kill us with Lair of the Hydra here. Okay, they attack for 6. Okay, that's yeah, fortunately the best outcome at the moment. Okay, playing around Censor well there. Well, yeah, I think we'll graveyard that one, because if we can find, I mean, an untapped land is obviously the best here, because we can go Gearhulk push. Oh, another Cling to Dust is not great. We could go Narset, we could go Consider. I think we'll go Consider. Can't really not put that in the graveyard. If they go attack with Lair, well, we need to find push or a kill spell, I think. Otawara is just about good enough. So we'll pass the turn. Hopefully they just fire up the Lair. If they don't, we'll probably bounce Cavalier end step. We'll take... Take some damage here. Okay, they're just not doing anything, which is a bit odd, but maybe we're just meant to play Otawara now. We could gain some life. We could use Cling to Dust to draw a card. Gaining life doesn't really do too much. Otawara doesn't do too much either. I think we're just going to use Cling to Dust on the Khan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we draw a land. So we can Gearhulk now, which is good. Oh, and we draw a kill spell, so... See what the opponent does. We could actually go kill this. That's a Nykthos, which is a bit worrying. How big have they made that? 6/6. So we'll go Gearhulk push. Gearhulk block Cavalier. I mean, it gives them a chance to resolve something, but... Gearhulk push. Kill the Lair. Block here. Hopefully the opponent hasn't found anything good. Just an Elvish Mystic. Okay, so we could Shadow's Verdict here. I think we're going to Shadow's Verdict. Cut down. Okay, so we've got a decent blocker. We go Shadow's Verdict, get rid of everything, but then we can't Sabotage. I think we need to protect. We've got 2 kill spells. I think now we can just go play a land past the turn. We've got kill spells for the Mystics. I think we just do that now. So go kill this. Oh, maybe we're meant to let them attack actually. Could have also gone Narset there potentially. We can gain some life with Cling to Dust if we need to. So I think we're going to go. What if we go block here, kill? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can go block, kill this. Is it target card? Yeah, then we can go kill this, Cling whatever they go to put on top. So go block here. Power word, kill this. Are they going to put a card on top? Going Besiege you. So I think we just Cling that. Not sure why they're going Besiege you. I guess that can kill the Gearhulk. We get to kill. We're actually not too bad now. You know, we've got 2 hard counters. I think we're just going to weirdly, I think we counter that because they can make a token that's lethal. So weirdly, I think we are going to counter that, and it stops us killing graveyard. That one stops us killing Kiora as well. Do we kill Kiora here? How much do we care? If we go Narset, they can't actually draw another card anyway. I think we're just attacking them. Go Narset. Take down. Miss, unfortunately. That's pretty rough. Maybe we're just meant to hold up Deluge from the graveyard, actually. Another Haven is... Oh, that's activate only during your turn. Okay, so let's cycle Censor. Okay, so we'll tick down. What we got? Let's take Dig Through Time, play a land. Yeah, let's attack them again for 5. Eliminate this. Yeah, we just don't care about Kiora at the moment. Old Growth Troll is interesting. I think we'll dig through time first. Actually, we can't. I'm just going to counter that. Like it, I think it gets in the way too. Oh, we can dig through time as well. Put that in the graveyard. Dig through time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so no, we'll take, I think we'll take Extinction Event. They're really rubbish ones though. Should have, yeah, we should have gone Dig Through Time. I've miscounted my mana. So we should have gone Dig Through Time, probably just take an Extinction Event, and then or we had Shadow's Verdict as well, so yeah, then we could have won the game. And now we're just soft to like a top decked. We're fine with any creature. Storm the Festival is just awful. Something big. There's no storm in there, is there? Oh, it could be a Hydra. At least we can Fatal Push that. Okay, we can't draw a card. I wonder if we push this now, does it stop it fighting it? Yes, it does. Excellent. Okay, good. Okay, so we have to remember that. Noxious Grasp, good. Both copies of Thoughtseize and another Extinction Event, I think. Shadow's Verdict, not actually great. Obviously, all of these things. The Fatal Pushes and stuff are fine. Search for Azcanta's not amazing. Make Disappear can be good, can be really awful. Censor's probably not that great, especially since we've brought in better counter spells. Narset was okay there. Eliminate is an interesting one. We probably do want to keep it in for Kiora. So let's get rid of Search. I think we'll get rid of a Make Disappear. Censor at least cycles. Cling to Dust is interesting. I think we can get rid of a Cut Down. 4 more cuts. So maybe it's some of the bigger draw spells. But I think they just let you turn the corner so much easier. I think on the draw maybe Eliminate gets a bit worse. Do we want more copies of Cling to Dust? Probably not. Negate is fine. Maybe we just trim a few Considers. Is Narset that good? They don't draw that many cards apart from with Kiora. Let's cut a Deluge. Maybe cut one Narset. Maybe cut the Narset. Is Censor that good? Maybe we cut Censor actually. I think I'd rather have no, probably rather have Censor. Let's go with that. See how that goes. This sounds quite slow. It's got double Sabotage in and a Cling to Dust. We'll go with it and see how we get on. Okay, no ramp is good for us. So let's go Grave tapped. So it's probably Wolf Willow Haven. Yeah. Guess they've got 4 mana next time. So just play a land and pass. Maybe we're meant to keep in Censor. Hopefully the opponent plays around it. Looks like they're doing. Okay, that's Kiora. Okay. I think we'll just cycle a Shark for no value here. Weird as it is, I think we just need to draw the extra cards. Otawara is not too bad. Okay, shock that in. So now we've got a counter spell up, which is nice. Opponent's got a lot of mana. But we can go Sabotage a Storm and then Cling, hold up Sabotage next turn. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I think we want that actually, weirdly. Opponent's missed a land as well. Let's go land. Yeah. Cling this. Cling's such a nice answer to Storm the Festival. Another Sabotage, pretty good. Opponent's got 3 cards in hand. Not feeling too bad here. It's another one. Yeah, it is. Actually, they might have had enough mana to... oh, okay. That's a ridiculous draw. So now we just go Fable, kill this. Fable. Let's go and get a swamp, I think. Push this. We should cling first, I guess. Cling this. Push this. Pass the turn. If it doesn't do anything, we can actually dig through time as well. Okay, well they're still going with stuff. It's another Storm the Festival. Graveyard that one. So let's go play this. Cling from the graveyard. I think we have to cling. We could dig through time instead, but okay, pass the turn. I think we had to go for that because otherwise, yeah, the opponent's got enough mana. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, it wouldn't have had quite enough mana, maybe. Now they get to Khan, which is a problem. We're gonna get. Okay, they get Chariot, which they can play. Okay, but they've only got Chariot. Got a kill spell for it. I guess the trouble is, what will they get from Khan next turn? Let's shock this in. I wonder if I meant to main phase dig. 5 in the graveyard, so you have to spend 3 mana on it. I think we will. Having to get rid of all the cling to dust is a bit rough, but they've done most of their job, I think. Okay, so they're pretty good draws. Don't think we want to take like another field or anything. If we play land this turn, we have. So we could take push. We could just take double counter spell, which is quite nice. So we're definitely taking Disdainful Stroke, and I think it's just Aether Gust. Opponents can have so much mana next turn. Yeah, let's just take both of those. Pass the turn. We're probably power word killing the Chariot now. Oath of Nissa. I think that's fine. Trouble is we can't kill this Khan. Okay, they take a layer of the Hydra, which is pretty good. Not sure what they're doing here. They might be making a wolf. Maybe we should have taken Field of Ruin, but for the Otawara as well. We could Otawara the Khan, I suppose. Okay, so let's just go. Yeah, I was killing this. Because you've got a counter spell potentially if the opponent gets like God Pharaoh statue, which they do. We'll Disdainful Stroke that. Okay. Extinction Event is an interesting one. Do we just play Otawara? I think so. Pass the turn, and then we'll have to gust the Hydra, which is a bit awkward. Okay. Okay, they're just not doing it, so that's fine. No attacks. Oh, they're thinking Gearhulk. So we're just going to tap all the way out for dig through time. So we'll go. Actually, that's not bad. Gearhulk, Disdainful Stroke. Land go. Yeah, it's not. Definitely seen worse dig through times. We've got 4 cards in hand. You know, the opponent was very scared of Gearhulk there. Let's see what the opponent does here. Yeah, they can go and get something else with Karn. But if they don't do anything, we can just Gearhulk dig through time. Which is, yeah, definitely something you want to be doing. We have got a counterspell in the graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 9 mana, so we can go Gearhulk, Disdainful Stroke. Reckon a Bank Buster's interesting. Okay, we can't actually do anything about that. Okay, they draw a card. So this is another Karn or something. So let's go. Yeah, we'll go Gearhulk. Although, how much do we want to Gearhulk, and how much do we just want to just like Disdainful Stroke and then Gearhulk dig through time? I think we'll Gearhulk dig through time. Actually, it gets us more cards. And we know that we've got a Gust and a Disdainful Stroke. So we know we can counter this Cavalier. Nets us more cards. I wouldn't mind taking a Field of Ruin now. They've got the Lair of the Hydra. Removal spells and counter spells are what we were after, I suppose. Oh yeah, something to interact with the Lair of the Hydra. Could be that we just Aether Gust the Cavalier. Okay, so we'll take. I think we just take Fatal Push, Field of Ruin, and then we'll just go. I think we go Aether Gust actually, because then we can Field of Ruin it away now. Ooh, that's not good. They can draw a card. That's untapped target permanent, which is crazy. Okay, so they put it on top. So we'll go field the lair. Oh, they get to draw a card now. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, didn't consider that as much as I should have done. Yeah, we'll attack Kiora here. Yeah, I should have thought about that. So they've got, yeah, we know they've got that in hand. We are running short on time as well. Unless we just let them have it and then Extinction Event for odd, that's also an option. Actually, that's probably better. We don't mind about a land as much as we mind about... Yeah, I think that's better. Oh, they draw a card though. Well, yeah, that's not ideal. So hit another forest. Okay, we draw a card. Make a pilot. I think we push the cat here. And then we can go event. Yeah, that's fine. So land, event, 1, 2, 3, 4. We could hardcast a Shark Typhoon, I guess, but so go odd. I think we attack Kiora. Opponent's got 2 cards in hand. Attack Kiora. Not quite enough to hardcast Shark Typhoon, hold up Stroke. Okay, they're creating the Bank Buster. It doesn't do anything when it attacks, does it? Well, there's another Kiora. Okay. I think we're just making the shark here. Like, we're tapped out. If the opponent has a storm as one of their last 2 cards. I think we'll just kill the Bank Buster. And then hopefully we just start attacking for 10. I really don't want to see something big from the opponent here. Okay, there just isn't anything big, so that's really good for us. Oh, that's an insane draw. Let's main phase consider. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we've got more than enough. We'll graveyard that one, I think. Noxious Grasp, pretty good. This is colourless, isn't it, I think? Yeah, colourless. So we'll just go attack with all creatures. Attack here. I don't actually think we kill Kiora. I think we're just killing the Wolf Willowhaven. Sorry. Oh, they've got that as well. That's pretty rough. Okay, let's grab an island. Okay, opponent's got 1 card in hand. We're probably going to go Gearhulk Dig Through Time here. Making a token, which will kill with Noxious Grasp. Just want to get the damage through now. And then we'll go Gearhulk, dig. Otawara Elves as well. So let's just go grasp this. Gearhulk. Gearhulk, dig. Let's take, I guess, just push Thoughtseize, or consider graveyard that, and we'll just go ahead and push this. Attack the opponent. Attack them. Just put them to 5. Okay. Oh, I should have played the Field of Ruin there. Got 2 lethal threats. We've got a Disdainful Stroke, but I definitely should have Field of Ruin the Nykthos because we're really afraid of Storm the Festival. Okay, fortunately we get there. That felt actually pretty good. Yeah, just kind of holding off, and then getting there. So yeah, really happy with how the deck performs against the big deck in the format. See you for the next round. Okay, pretty happy with this hand on the play, I think. Double Censor, not too bad. And then we got Sabotage. We will need to find another land, and preferably a black land. But could be that we cycle Censor, see what we're against. Right, just play the Hall of Storm Giants and pass here. I could cycle a Censor. Wonder if it gives it away too much. Hall of Storm Giants representing quite a few different things. Okay, against Plains, yeah, I think we're just going to keep Censor up. Okay, well we found a 3rd land, which is nice. So hoping to Censor like a 2-drop or something here. Blue-white control, potentially. Or it could be this new like blue-white spirits list I've seen going around. Just going to cycle there. Cycling 1 seems fine. I think we'll just play the Watery Grave. Maybe that gives away what we've got. In for a slog if it is blue-white. Looks like it is. So I think we're just going to cycle another Censor. Okay, dig through time, nice pickup. I think we'll just play the Clearwater Pathway. Wonder if we're meant to cling our own thing. So cards we're really worried about from blue-white. Big to Fairy. Could be a Shark Typhoon here. We can eliminate the Shark, which is fine. Also gives us a cling target. Sometimes they're running Narset, so eliminate pretty good. I guess the opponent could be on Wandering Emperor. I think we'll play it safe. Okay, Shadow's Verdict, not amazing. We could eliminate this, but then that opens us up to the opponent flashing in Wandering Emperor. Play a land. I suppose the trouble with Wandering Emperor here is if they go Wandering Emperor, we probably actually let it resolve just because Big Teferi is unbeatable. So we will kill the shark here, I think. I'm setting up towards this dig through time. If we can cast it for 3 mana holding up Sinister Sabotage, that's obviously amazing. Shadow's Verdict, not really what we want to draw. Well, I'm finding a Castle Ardenvale. Actually here, okay, so now we're just going to take the time to resolve dig through time. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we can't actually. Haven't quite got enough. That probably gave the game away as well. 8 mana, yeah, we haven't quite got enough. If we go dig through time and the opponent just slams to fairy, that's not what we want to be doing. Nearly got enough to start Hall of Storm Giantsing though. Opponent has got 8 cards, they play a land. Okay, I think we're just passing. Okay, we'll shock that in. So now we should be able to go dig through time, hold up Sabotage if they make a token here. Which they are going to. Okay, so let's go dig through time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Losing Cling to Dust is obviously a bit annoying, but okay, so we'll take Shark Typhoon and Field of Ruin, I think. Field of Ruin, you know, we're wanting to hit our lands anyway. And we want to kill this Castle Ardenvale. Right, Teferi hold up Verdict is, hold up Veto is pretty bad. They might just be on the Castle Ardenvale plan. Okay, so let's do this now. I think we'll just do it sorcery speed because it might then be that the opponent is scared to make a token and tap out. Apparently not. Yeah, Castle Ardenvale is a real problem for us. But we can make a shark end of turn. Yeah, we've got enough lands. We could bounce the token if we really need to. Okay. So we're not going to make a shark here because that makes Teferi able to be cast just uncontested. Yeah, cycle it now. Make a 4/4. Opponent probably got something that's able to kill the shark, but okay, do we just Extinction Event? No, I think this is fine, we'll just hold. We've got the Hall of Storm Giants as well. We probably have to let, yeah, and if we attack, the Wandering Emperor can, oh, it's Yorion, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so maybe it's just mid-range. Could well just be mid-range. Did forget about that. So it could be the Wandering Emperor. I think we do have to counter a Wandering Emperor. Yeah, we'll counter that. Yeah, we'll put that on top. Then Cling to Dust the Emperor to find it. Portable Hole is okay. We're probably going to push one of these tokens. No, probably not actually. I think we're more happy to just Extinction Event them all away. We are at 5, which is a problem. So let's just go Extinction Event. Not going to use Shadow's Verdict here. Dovin's Veto. Okay. So let's just go land, push a token next turn, Shadow's Verdict. We can also Cling to Dust this turn. So yeah, I think we're going to push one now. Take 2. Then end of turn we'll go Cling to Dust. I guess we're pretty afraid of the Wandering Emperor. That's a problem. Another Dovin's Veto. I think we're going to have to go Hall of Storm Giants, Kilter Fairy. Yeah, I think it has to be go to 1. And then we can hold up Censor. But we have to kill Teferi here. Paying costs. Oh, that's so rubbish. Oh, although they have to pay 3, we censor that. And then we go to 1. We can cast Shadow's Verdict. Opponent's got 3 cards in hand. There's no creatures in the graveyard, so he can't go for that. Okay, they add Yorion. Well, Yorion is a problem as well. Yeah, this is probably a loss. I can't think of much that we can draw. Start out with Consider, I suppose. We'll graveyard that one. So we go Shadow's Verdict, kill both of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then Otawara. Bounce this. It has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Obviously, Otawara is really not ideal with Yorion. Like, you know, it draws them more cards and what have you. But it's the only way we survive this attack. Otawara. They can't actually counter Otawara either. Yeah. We might be able to double cling. We've got Power Word Kill. I don't know, at the time of recording, I think the reprints from the new set are legal, so I wonder if we should be playing Go for the Throat. Okay, that's no good, so we'll Cling to Dust this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5. Really looking for a kill spell. Cycle that. Fatal Push not good enough. Okay, so close. I think we nearly stabilised at points there, But yeah, having access to the 8th card is just so good. Noxious Grasp, very good. We probably want both copies of Thoughtseize, Narset, probably all of these. And then what don't we want? So Fatal Push, really not that great. Cut Down. Like Shadow's Verdict, no. I'm very tempted to just get rid of Extinction Events. Eliminate Empowered Killer, interesting. Make Disappear is not great. Maybe we'll get rid of one Make Disappear. And how good is Cling? Probably Cling's not that great, although it is a repeated source of card advantage. I think we'll just go with this. Why do we want to eliminate? Narset, that's about it. So actually eliminate's no good. Let's just have another Make Disappear. Cling fights a little bit with Dig Through Time. So yeah, I think we'll just go with that. Right, sadly I think we're going to have to mulligan this. It's so close if we can find lands. I suppose we can go land, consider. If we find another land we can cycle Censor, hope to find more. They're quite grindy games. Weirdly, I think I'm going to just go with this. People are probably shouting at this. Do not do that. But I think I'm just going to go consider. Graveyard that. Okay, well, we really need a lot of land. Yeah, we probably telegraphed too much there as well. Right, land. Untap land. Yeah, that's really good. So now we just go search. Search, one of the best turn 2 plays here, I think. If we don't find a land again, I think we'll probably... Portable Hole, pretty good answer to that. Yeah, cycle this. Land, go. Field of Ruin can get us black mana, but we'll probably save it for a castle. Alright, show us a land. No land, unfortunately. Shark Typhoon. Yeah, missing a land, maybe we shouldn't have kept this. I guess I don't really know why the opponent's keeping in Portable Hole against us. Mana value 2 or less, right? Is that the only target for Portable Hole? I mean, other than like a shark token. Okay, so we can do that now and hold up I think I'm going to Thoughtseize. Double Emperor. Yikes. Oh, that is a big yikes, actually. We'll take Big Tef. Because we can't. Yeah, maybe we should have taken the Emperor there. Yeah, we probably should have taken an Emperor, make disappear one Emperor, and then when they untap for Teferi, we can dispute it. Yeah, that would have been the better line. Yeah, that was bad. Yikes. Yeah, that's what we should have done. Taken an Emperor, countered an Emperor, and then disputed the Teferi. And now we're probably just going to lose to the Wandering Emperor, especially since they've got March of Otherworldly Light. I think we probably have to cycle here. Against First Strike. Okay. So I think we let that go, and then we'll attack the Emperor God, we really have a problem with dealing with planeswalkers. Yorion. Yeah, the trouble is they can just march this. Maybe we shouldn't have got rid of all our counter spells. March. Well, it is a land which will play, but I think we just have to pass. The trouble is we're taking 4 this turn, but it probably puts a counter on it. Yeah, I think we're just dead. Blue-white stuff. Don't really know what we can find that's gonna help us out here. I think did we cut all of the fatal pushes? Yeah. So we'll sabotage that. I think we have to graveyard and cycle. Okay. Can't activate this. Can't do anything. Can't do that. Yeah. Oh, that misplay really cost us. If we'd have taken a Wandering Emperor, make disappear the Emperor, and then countered the Teferi and Mystical Dispute, we'd have been in really good shape. But just didn't quite see the line, unfortunately. But there we go. Close games. Yeah, it would have been nice to see what would have happened if we'd played correctly, but there we go. Maybe keeping the one lander was problematic as well, but yeah, happens. See you for the next round. Right, on the play again here. Would be, I mean, we can cling to dust, but I think we've got too many expensive spells. This is, well, that's okay. We'll keep. It's not amazing. Let's bottom, I think, one of these Shark Typhoons. Lead off on Shipwreck Marsh. Yeah, Shipwreck Marsh pass. So you can have 2 mana on turn 2. Temple. Okay, so this is probably okay, that's a pretty good draw. So yeah, I think this is probably Lotus Field. I think we're just going to cycle for 0 here. Want to use the mana, and we're pretty much guaranteed to just slam Narset next turn. Gearhulk's not a bad hit. Watery Grave, yes. Narset. You know, assuming they can't counter it. Yeah, I'll take Consider here. Really looking for a counter spell. Okay, Impulse. Okay, there's Lotus Field. So we'll activate Narset. See what we can find. Really looking for counter spells. Negate, Sabotage. There's a Sabotage. That's really good. Shock this in. Pass the turn. I wonder if I went to counter Sylvan Scrying. I think I have to put that on top. I want to draw lands. I What do we think? They could get Blast Zone. I think I'm going to Sabotage. It's close. I think we Graveyard that. Okay, so another one for, you know, we can Gearhulk it back potentially. I think that was okay. They might have another one, of course, but it, you know, delays them a turn. Otawara. Also, them having to play Otawara here is big, because it stops them getting rid of Narset. Okay, so let's go land. I think that's fine. Just pass the turn. And then we'll probably cling here. Okay, they found a Thespian stage, it's a bit worrying. Sure, maybe. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's cling the. I think it's the Sylvan Scrying. Cut down, not the best draw. Okay, but we've got Gearhulk now, which is important. Play this. Pass the turn. Because Gearhulk obviously also hits them for a lot of damage. I think we're just going to Gearhulk here. Gearhulk dig. I don't think they have too many counter spells in the main. Want to get pressure down. 6 mana. They could have dig through time as well. They did used to run dig through time, but I haven't seen it as much these days. Okay, so opponent casts dig through time. We will also dig through time. So looking for counter spells here. Almost click no. We'll take. This isn't. Well, I suppose we'll definitely take Gearhulk, and probably Make Disappear. Make Disappear can be a more potent counter spell, given that we've got a creature to sacrifice. Okay, Island, not starting to attack him with Haul yet. We can have lethal next turn though. If we, let's say the opponent goes for a big spell, we Gearhulk, Sabotage, then we can fire up the Hall of Storm Giants. 3, 4, 5, 6. Opponent does have 7 cards in hand. Four mana. Okay, so this is just netting them a mana. I can't draw a card because of Narset. One blue mana. Yeah, I think we're just going to go for lethal. Second Gearhulk. Sabotage. Sabotage this. Graveyard that. Hopefully just lethal. Shock this in. Attack for 17. Okay, well, control deck attacking for 17 on turn 8, not too bad. So both Thoughtseizes, all of this stuff. Easy Shadow's Verdict things. One more, probably a search. Let's go something like that. Right, weird hand here. We've got Thoughtseize and we have Field of Ruin, but none of the other lands, you know, they don't help us cast these sabotages, so I think we're going to mulligan. Wow, this is a hand. I think we're going to mulligan again. I mean, yeah, we're probably not going to go any further down. Get rid of 1, 2, probably. Going to have to lead off on Pathway, Murkwater. They've topped. I wonder if we're meant. Yeah, we're definitely meant to Thoughtseize. We've got another one next turn. 2 Balaged recoveries. I mean, I guess we just have to take the Balaged recovery. Otherwise, they just get whatever we Thoughtseize back to their hand. Play the Yavimaya Coast. Okay, land, Thoughtseize. They don't. Is this an instant sorcery? Costs 3 mana as well. Impulse isn't instant. I think we'll just take the Impulse now. Yeah, they waste their mana this turn. They can potentially Sanctuary it back or recover it back. Oh, they found Lotus Field as well. Okay. Yikes. Let's cling the Impulse. Play a land and pass. Thespian Stage. Gonna copy it. Okay, another Field of Ruin. But can't actually use it at the moment. Okay. Generate some mana. Found something here. I feel like we have to field at some point. Okay. Got so much mana, the Censor not really that good. I mean, yeah, okay. We'll just concede. So, yeah, we mulled to 5 and had a pretty poor start. I think we can just resubmit though. Okay. Yeah, more fond of this hand. I think we'll keep this. Double Fetid Pools is a bit annoying, but we can just go Fetid Pools on 1, and then we just need to make sure we've got Sabotage up on turn 3. Opponent's mulliganed. We are worried again about Thought Distortion, but you know, there's in our deck there's very little you can do about it rather than hope to Thoughtseize it. Play the Hall. I think we're going to cycle the now that we've drawn the next land, I think we're just going to cycle the Fetid Pools rather than the Shark Typhoon here. So yeah, cycling. Another Watery Grave, okay. Catacomb pass. Impulse. Yeah. Yeah, not countering that one. We don't have many counter spells. I wonder if we're meant to counter a Sylvan Scrying here. Potentially. For Thespian stage. Okay. That's a cycle. Taps us out, but you know, if we manage to cycle next turn as well. Ooh, Disdainful Stroke's a nice one. At some point, yeah, we shock it in here. You know. Our Life Total is fairly irrelevant in this matchup. From next turn, we're potentially going to have Disdainful Stroke and and Sinister Sabotage up, which is obviously really nice. Okay, opponent just says go. Wow, no third land for the opponent. So we'll make another Shark. Okay, Island's actually a pretty good draw. Just start attacking him for 3. Okay, put them to 16. I'd consider sabotaging an Impulse here. Okay, make a copy of Island. That's fine. We definitely counter a Sylvan Scrying. Foretold card. Wasn't necessarily expecting that. Another Disdainful Stroke. We quite like that. Actually, probably should have just played the Hive of the Eye Tyrant there. Attack for 3. Next time I'll have loads of counter spells up though. I wonder if we're meant to just flashing Gearhulk as a beta here. Okay, cycle, that's fine. I think, weirdly, I think we are. You know, just big 5/6. Yeah, it turns the clock into a 2-turn clock. Okay, opponent has a dispute anyway. I think that's fine for us, you know, getting a dispute out of the opponent's hand. Shock this in. We can just keep attacking for 3. Obviously, opponent's got very unlucky. I think they probably run quite a few lands. Should have played Hive there. Okay, well, opponent just couldn't find their next land, so that's fine. It's going okay. I think we've beaten Lotusfield twice and mono green, so not too bad. Let's we're 3-1. Let's see if we can close out the 4-1. Okay, well this hand could be anything. We're going to keep it though. Yeah, but, you know, we see what we're against, and then we can potentially consider into relevant spells. Filling up the graveyard, not always a bad thing for dig through time, etc. Snow-covered island. So thinking this is probably spirits. I think we will top that. I think here we're just going to play another island and pass. I think we're going to counter the okay, the instinct have one. I was going to counter the flash spirit there. think we're going to double consider here. We'll take another one. That allows us to churn through our deck. I think we'll graveyard that if we are in fact against spirits. Shark Typhoon a good draw. If we are in fact against spirits, we'll Censor's not getting any better here. Maybe we should have Shark Typhooned. But yeah, if the opponent goes the enchantment and starts attacking, that's an easy way to lose. Okay. Looking for our fatal pushes and stuff. Sabotage. I think we'll take a sabotage. Not overly excited about it, but okay, I think we just go let's play a land. Extinction Event's good. We'll probably sabotage a creature here. Curious Obsession. So we can make a 2/2 shark, but that will be a 2/4. I think we have to go for sabotage here. Opponent might be worried about fatal push now. Okay, so they do counter it. No. Okay. So hopefully they don't find another Geist-like Snare, because we're going to have to verdict this away. Let's draw. Exactly, fatal push would have been nice. So let's just go this one. Go even, get rid of that, play the Watery Grave tapped. Reasoning behind going Extinction Event there is, you know, it's Shadowed Verdict could potentially hit more stuff later on. We don't have to choose the when we don't have to choose the odd or even. So this can now make a 3/3 shark. 1, 2, 3, which is enough to block this, but I think we want to make sure we can block it through a Curious Obsession or another Supreme Phantom. Block and kill it, that is. Okay, so this is what I mean. Shadow's Verdict now kills both of these, whereas Extinction Event doesn't. They may well have a counter spell. I think we'll go and get Swamp here, potentially. This could be a Curious Obsession. It is, so we're going to block that. Yeah, just going yeah, Swamp's fine. Shark Typhoon, one of the better cards against spirits. We'll make a 4/4. Can't think of too much. They could have like Rattle Chains, doesn't do it. Censor's not a bad pickup actually. So yeah, we'll just block the Phantom. Go to blocks. They could phase it out. Yeah, that's fine. Is it phased back in now? No. Okay, so we don't want to use Shadow's Verdict yet. Power Word Kill is interesting. So So they haven't got blue mana up now. When does that phase back in? What's the rules on phasing? Until its controller's next turn. Okay, so let's just go power word kill this before they can start drawing cards. All creature types. So we can't power word kill the Faceless Haven. We don't want them to draw cards with Spectral Sailor. Another Obsession. So that's now a 4/6, which is a bit worrying. So yeah, we're going to block anyway. Don't want them drawing 2 cards. And then I think we're going to have to go Verdict. That's a problem though. Field of Ruin. Because if they have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we can play around quite a lot. I think we'll just go for it. 3, 4, 5. I think we have to here. They could have another slip out the back, which saves it. We can pay for anything except Lofty Denial. Okay, so that gets rid of that. They've got 1 card in hand. They've got 2 Faceless Havens, but we've got a Field of Ruin and a Hall of Storm Giants. They haven't hit much mana. Let's just go Watery Grave. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I kind of want to attack with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. You start the get in for some damage. Don't want a Field of Ruin unnecessarily. Okay, they've got a Rattle Chains. And the Spectral Sailor. Sure. So they're pretty good ones to find. It's got Vigilance, so I think I'm just going to field it now. Because if we don't field now, Island. If we don't field then, they could. Do they fail to find? No, they do find one. If we don't field then, they could attack. We field, and then they could have 2 mana to, I don't know, do something, or they could play a land from their hand. So they do have just another land. I think I'm just going to go Censor now. Cycle. Just looking for kill spells, really. Cycle that. Sabotage. I think we'll just attack here. Attack for 7. Pass the turn. So they attack for... They can attack for 9 here, which is a bit worrying. 2 cards in hand. We go to 5. Maybe we shouldn't have attacked there. Faceless Haven's dealing us the most damage. Extinction Event not really helping us here. So we go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. So that's yeah, it's okay. Let's do it. So go 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're going to go odd. I think we'd rather get rid of Spectral Sailor than Rattle Chains. Because they can draw cards with this. We can now block. That's pretty good. Do we want to counter that? Do we counter or do we try and block? I think we're just going to try and block. Because otherwise we take 6. Maybe we should just hold up Hall. Doing something. Curious. That's so bad. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we can't do anything now. And we're not going to be able to kill it. I imagine that falls off though. That's a very good draw. So block here. I mean, this must fall off. Why would they not? Why would they not put it on one of these, I wonder? Well, we like that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double push. Well, this is good. I think we go. What do we do here? Gearhulk, push Gearhulk. No, we've got to deal with the Faceless Haven. So let's go. If we went Field the Haven, have we got any kill spells in there? Yeah, Power Word kill. So we go Field the Haven. Although we kind of want them to. Okay, Field the Haven, Gearhulk. I don't know, how much do we care about the Haven if we take Gearhulk? Let's just take Gearhulk push. Gearhulk push. Any order. And then we can go push. Oh yeah, that's fine. Push this one. Don't want them sacrificing it for Gearhulk. Gearhulk. Push. Okay, so then we've dealt with a lot of their stuff, and we actually have lethal next turn. Which we probably fire up. 1, 2, 3. Have we got enough to hold up this as well? It is a bit concerning. If we attack, they block one thing. They've got lethal on the swing back. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think we just have to attack with Gearhulk here. We haven't got Cling to Dust or anything. You know, we've got a ward as well, which is nice. Let it attack. This. Yep. Okay, so that dig through time, very very timely there. So what do we want? So Mystical Dispute seems really good. Meathook Massacre, Extinction Event. Maybe Thoughtseizes. Search for Azcanta is probably not the best. I think Negate's not amazing here. Cling is fine. Maybe we get rid of like a Deluge. Maybe one Narset. Make disappear. Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll try that. Right. This is a bit of a weird one. I think we're going to mulligan this. I think it's too slow. You know, we've got so many spot removals. This isn't great either. You know, considering a Cling to Dust. If the opponent mulls, I'll mull, I think. If they don't... You know, we've got field to deal with a thing. Yeah, okay. I think this is okay. It's obviously not amazing. We're probably going to go Watery Grave untapped. Yep. You know, yeah, they've got the Spectral Sailor. I mean, if they've got the... Maybe we're meant to mull to a 1 mana removal spell actually, because it's quite easy to just get punked out by... Let's go consider now. Graveyard that one. Otawara's not a bad draw. Okay, so fortunately no... what's it called there? That's a good draw. Yeah, no Curious Obsession. Opponent's got 3 cards in hand. We'll probably censor. We'd have probably censored something there. Supreme Phantom. That's pretty good. So probably just going to draw 2 here. Opponent very suspiciously holding up 1 mana. Let's just Cling to Dust. Okay, Event is okay. Sabotage. So I think here we just go... What can they have for 1 mana? They don't... Geistlight Snare they can't cast. They can cast Lofty Denial. I think we just go... Field of Ruin. I think I'm just going to eliminate now. I think they can't Geistlight at the moment. They could slip out the... Yeah, okay, we should have waited. Yeah, I should have thought about slip out the back. That's not good. We're taking 6 here. We can Shark next turn. No point in going for Extinction Event. We'll probably Shark. If we go Shark, make a 2/2, we can block the Sailor. Which I think is right. Can this... Oh, it's target creature, so they can phase out our Shark. Have they got it? They could have another Otawara. They could have Rattlechain Shacklegeist. So we'll go block here, take 4. I think. Dead to Rattlechains, potentially. Okay, so go Hive. If yeah, I mean, dead to quite a lot of stuff here. Okay, concede. So they are running Spell Pierce. Yeah, that killing that on their turn was cost us quite a lot of damage as well. But I wonder if we want like Thoughtseize or Negate. Maybe it's better than Censor, but Censor's good on the play. I think we'll just go with this. I think being on the play is very helpful. Right, I think this is okay. You know, it's got a Fatal Push for their turn 1. Got a couple of, you know, considers, try and find more stuff. It's got enough lands, even if a couple of them come to play tapped. Okay. Dispute's actually pretty nice, so yeah, let's do this. Actually, Dispute's a really good draw there. I could just dispute that, but I think I'd rather just push. Yeah. Although, don't know, maybe we were meant to. Okay, there's a Wanderer. Yeah, let's just go that. We can double consider, which is nice. Another Sailor. Let's just dispute that while we can. Okay. Taking 1. Opponent got 4 cards in hand. I think we'll top that one weirdly. And graveyard that one. You know, we're not far off being able to cast this Dig Through Time. In fact, we might be able to do it this turn. Let's go. Are we likely to want Fabled Passage at all? I have to remember they can Mausoleum Wanderer. Rattlechains is a problem. What if we go fetch Dig Through Time? They could Spell Pierce or slip up that. I think I'm just gonna go for it now. You know, we really want to resolve this Dig Through Time. Let's get another. Actually, it's just an island. And then Dig Through Time. And land. Okay, so they're not bad. Let's go Power Word Kill, Fatal Push. And then that resolves. I wonder if we should be pushing now. They could go Spell Pierce, they could go giving that Hexproof. No, I think it's okay, because then if yeah, I think that's okay. So they could play another spell now. But then we'll use a kill spell on their turn, see what happens. I think we'll probably use Power Word Kill. It's just Fatal Push kills pretty much everything anyway. And if they want to do something about it, then we can potentially Shadow's Verdict the turn after. Okay, so I think we'll go for it in upkeep. Yeah, it gives the opponent less chance. We're going to do the Mausoleum Wander as well. It just means, you know, it gives them less of a chance later on to use it. We're doing something here. Target creature against hexproof. Sure. Okay, so we've got a fatal push. We probably can't go for Verdict now, unless they play. Curious Obsession would be a problem, but we can't. Well, we can't go Shadow's Verdict because they've got the Mausoleum Wanderer. Yeah, that is a big problem. So we're going to need something here. That may even win the game. Drawing an extra card, because they might find a land. Might have a land anyway. Yeah, that's a big problem. Let me just consider. Maybe we're not meant to consider actually. Graveyard, that one. Well, that's an event. Okay, so play the field. If we go for the event, they can just counter it with that. I think we have to go for it now to kill this. Let's rattle chains, yeah. That's so bad. So bad. Opponent's got one card in hand. We're going to have to go for a Wrath this turn. Yeah. Draw a card. They've got 3 cards in the hand. Don't play land yet. Still haven't played a land. Well, Shark Typhoon is also pretty good, and it plays around, so we can make a 4/4 Shark. I think that's actually better than any of the Wraths. It doesn't play into counter spells or hexproof or anything like that. We just go Shark Typhoon, block this, and then, you know, we've got a 4/4 sitting on the battlefield then. Okay. We're just tapping out here. That's a 4/4. Make disappear. Not a bad draw. I could block here and then try and Extinction Event these two away. But yeah, definitely don't want them drawing a card. Okay, just managed to go to blockers. Go to 7. Well, that's pretty good. So, don't know what they've got in hand. Well, Gearhulk's a good one as well. What have they got here? Oh yeah, they can cast that with... Oh yeah, Wanderer's annoying. Because they're not putting a counter on it. We've got a blocker though. We probably Gearhulk at some point. How big does this become? 2/3. They didn't make it a 2/3 end of turn, which is interesting. Will they just attack with everything, I wonder? If they do, I think we'll Gearhulk. We'll block the Mausoleum Wanderer and then Gearhulk. Well, oh, okay, they're not just not doing anything, so I think I'm just going to tap out for Gearhulk here. you know, they can counter the dig through time, but just putting a 5/6 onto the battlefield is pretty good. They can't spell pierce it. They could dispute it, I suppose. And getting a counter spell out of their hand is just as good. I think we'll just, well, we could go Verdict. No, because we haven't got enough, so let's just consider. They've got 2 cards in hand. Oh, it's hard to bottom a land, but I think we are going to here. Okay, find one anyway, which isn't too bad. No attacks from us. So making this a 2/3. We kind of don't want them to. I think they're playing around something. We've got 2 Wraths. Okay, so they don't do it, so they've got something in hand. This Make Disappear getting pretty bad though. I think this turn we probably go for Extinct. Oh, we should have done it. No, because we didn't have enough mana. This turn we probably go for Extinction Event on Odd. Keep our Shark token alive. Or not. Okay, so yeah, we just make another massive shark now. Okay. Another Wanderer. Sure. What if the opponent's getting ready for like an alpha strike? Just blitzing us with like a Lord, attack with everything. That is pretty good. They can't counter the Shark Typhoon though, and having them commit more to the board is good for us. Okay, still no attacks. Let's make a massive one. 5/5 Shark. Ascendant Spirit, yeah. That's actually really good for us as well, because now we can just go Extinction Event, hold up, Make Disappear. This, and this. So we'll go Odd here. Get rid of a lot of their stuff. I wonder if I'm going to attack. I think I might be attacking with the 5/5 now. Go on the offensive. We've got 2 counter spells up, which is nice. We've got a Shadow's Verdict in reserve. Do we counter the Rattle Chains? I kind of want to. Yeah, I think so. How much do we want that? Probably graveyard that one. Yeah, we've got a counter spell. I can't think of anything that really punishes us for countering that. We've got a blocker. Opponent's got 3 cards in hand. One of them's a land. They can't attack. Maybe we should be attacking. I think just playing it safe for now is fine. If we go 9, they flash in Rattle Chains Lord. Yeah, I don't think we can do that. I think we've got to hold one back. I think we're ahead in this one. Yeah, there's no point in them just going Lord at the end of turn, because Rattle Chains gives it hexproof, gives them flash. There's really no point in doing that. I'm just going to cycle that main phase. Add another one. Like a removal spell probably just wins it for us here. Play the Hall. Put them to 5. We can just pass. Like, yeah, like there's Supreme Phantom. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that can potentially swing it the other way. 3 cards in hand for the opponent. We've got a Hall of Storm Giants as well. Which we're probably going to fire up. I think. Yeah, that probably wins the game. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fire up the Hall, and we can push, and we can do everything else. Well, we'll probably push first, actually. So let's just go push. Kill the Rattle Chains. Stop things getting flash in combat. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm going to do it before we activate the Hall. So we're still not going to attack with our 4/4. Just 2 lethal threats. Okay, Spectral Sailor. That's got flash anyway. Let me draw a card. They have to block both of these. They lose their board. They've only got 1 mana, so I can make disappear whatever they try. And yeah, feeling pretty good. Yeah, we've got nothing to say. They could go to phase out here. Okay, yeah, that's just fine. I'm just going to make disappear that. Like we don't want. I can't think of any spirits that have haste. Make disappear is getting worse because they've got so many lands now. And just again, the way we lose is just like creature, Lord, Curious Obsession. It's not very likely, but there we go. Okay, so yeah, the deck actually felt really, really good. Really happy with how it performed. I mean, every card I think came into its own. I'm not sure about Search for Azcanta. Pretty bad top deck, so I might look to change that. Maybe just for another Narset or another Negate in the main. But yeah, the deck felt pretty good. Don't think I'd make too many changes. So yeah, happy with that. So yeah, see you next time. Please do consider subscribing if you enjoyed it. If you had any tips, do let me know. And yeah, see you next time. Cheers.